This video represents the story of a woman who experienced the tsunami in 1976 and was traumatized by it, which also caused the death of her siblings. We went to Kalanganan, Cotabato City, Barangay Ginagent, to interview a woman named Nuray Sampen.
Tani, pangalan ka?
Nuray sa Adila.
Bali, nakapiraragon ka sa nanggula ito, medyo naman.
Kasapura ko ni Idag Kuluba.
Balindo ka nung natalabusan, tuba ko, nanggula?
Sa Lasdan.
Barangay Lasdan?
Baryo Linak Lasdan.
Saan to ba nanggula? Bali, ngini, presta map, nasipat no, tupang kami ko na iika to.
Muna nanggula ruba na liminog. Bumakalinog ka, nakaligaran sa linog. Na limabagso igro sa lagat.
Bali, ngina oras ito ba kinalinog atong ginagay?
Gay na sa lasa.
Sa lasa. Mga ngina oras?
Kuha na, yung pa natin sa ulan-ulan na ito. Lalamukan sa ulan-ulan, mga dalmagay.
Ano naman, madalmagay?
Dalmagay. Dari kasi mga alas 12.
Alas 12 sa magabi.
Alas 12 sa magabi, gay no sa lasa. Ito ba, may kadalam din so ig. Alima bulo-bulo. Buda nagkasla so ig na manisa na mga tawa niya kinisak din. Nanog kami din, langon. Langon yung mga to na nanog din. Din sa... siya sa kuha na nakadit siya sa Odi Mapatoy.
Saan ba din sa Mapatoy?
So, langon no, mga to manisa ba may kisa ka din.
Bali, ngini nanggula nung gusto mapasa nito wag na tsunami ito.
Ngudun mapasa juki na gadalam nung ig na luho kami nakaditsa sa di mapatoy. Dadan mato ni amabanto sa mga ritual natay. Sakali pa nato nang pagka mapita pa. Natay din sa mga ritual.
Balis kami ng kasurvive.
Baling sa akin, nasama sa kaliban ng kanila, inasong mga babo ko. So, ama ko, halok ka sa pangilinin. So, hintayin ka ng mga watanin. Amang ka ng mga sulong ko na pangilinin.
Pero yung mga...
Oo, kami din nakadadya na balin. Dahil kinadadya na alipan ko sa lima pa siya, mabulukula. Pamanggin ang puso.
Masupply. Masupply ito. Bali, pero sulit ang kabatwa nakuha na ng tsunami.
Apat ka tao.
Apat?
Why? At ka kami ibat sirangin natin. Kasi pa natin gano'ng pagkamakita mo naman na. Kaso kamali kami ka sila na. Mudang ba?
Aranta.
Sumin ako. Kadapag-hakal ka na. Yabo minatay sa mga liko ka man. Dakal gina tao minatay.
Uy, nakamulan sa nito.
Dakal gina.
Baling ginaulan-ulan ito ba? Ginaragon ito ba? Kina tsunami ato.
1976.
1976. Para mo sa kinapa-interview ka sa ka.
Apuan na. Alhamdulillah.
During the interview, we decided to take a break because we saw that Aunt was crying. It was clear from the pain and trauma in her eyes that she had experienced the devastating effects of the tsunami, the loss of her siblings and the suffering endured by many others in Barrio Linak and Lasdan weighed heavily on her when we realized that she was no longer capable of continuing the interview. We made the compassionate decision to conclude it. Our intention was to spare her any further distress or discomfort.
The tsunami that occurred in August 1976 had a profound and lasting impact on the residents of Barangay Barrio, Linak, and Lastan, as well as the numerous others who are affected. This analysis aims to examine the long-term psychological effects experienced by survivors using Antinori's account. According to Antinori's recollection, the tsunami left a lasting trauma, evidenced by her tearful response when recalling the event. This suggests that survivors may carry emotional distress long after the physical impact of the disaster has subsided. The loss of family members, such as Antinori's four siblings, further exacerbates by the psychological burden endured by survivors. Antinori's account highlights the survivors were caught off guard by the earthquake that preceded the tsunami. This sudden and unexpected event likely intensified the psychological impact, as individuals had little time to prepare or seek safety. The disorganized and inadequate distribution of aid as described by Antinori raises concerns about the post-disaster support provided to survivors. The lack of proper delivery and distribution may be hindered the discovery process, the prologue of psychological distress experienced by individuals and communities. This highlights the importance effective and efficient aid management in post-disaster situation. Antinori's vivid recollection of the tragic event, coupled with her difficulty in experiencing her emotion, suggests that tsunami's impact remains deeply ingrained in her memory. The struggle to articulate the emotions through tear-filled eyes indicates the long-lasting psychological wounds survivors carry. This emphasized the needs of appropriate psychological support and resources to aid in emotional healing and recovery. The tsunami of 1976 had significant long-term psychological effects on survivors. As evidenced by Antinori's account, the trauma, emotional distress, and challenges in aid distribution highlights the complex psychological repercussions of natural disaster. Understanding the psychological impact is crucial for providing adequate support and resources to survivors, enabling them to heal and recover for the profound trauma endured.